November the 3rd. Good morning. It's November the 3rd, and it's 7 a.m. Eastern. I just want to talk about politics and the economy and what's wrong with America. In my opinion, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businessman. I got a civil engineering degree and associate's civil engineering degree. I can build subdivisions. I can draw blueprints on a computer. I can draw them by hand. I draw most of them I do in my mind. I'm actual general contractor. I don't, I haven't got my license uh, to for home building license, but I can build a home all by myself with no help. Uh, I worked all had my own company. Uh, Never hired anybody else. I did all the work myself. Uh, I was going to go into flipping houses, and I had something happen in my life, and I invented something. I invented a product, probably $250 million product, and uh, I had an emotional breakdown, and some things happened. So basically, what I want to talk about though today is the politics and the problems that I have found in my life that also I believe many Americans may find. And this will help the majority of Americans. This will help our GDP, gross domestic product, for the country, for our country, United States of America, put the jobs back in America where they should be. Like I said, I'm an inventor, an entrepreneur, a home builder, a civil engineer. First of all, I was going to be a home builder, a civil engineer, which is subdivision development, and drawing the blueprints and everything like an architect, and then build the houses myself. And then I was going to become, I had take, was ready to take the test for uh, real estate, uh, to become a broker later on, to become a real estate broker as well. So I was going to be building these houses, developing the subdivisions, drawing it all up on the computer and blueprint it all out, do the architecture work, and be the licensed real estate broker all myself. So it would be three careers in one. I then came up with these inventions, and through working and doing construction work and doing remodeling, especially, you're constantly having to invent new ways to make things. Like when you tearing out a wall or something, you have to come back and make things work right so that uh, whatever the job is, it is back like it's supposed to be. So my whole day consists of problem solving, and what I have found, and I draw $180 disability check now. I lost all my actually, I was in fear for my life because of the amount of money that the invention that I invented was worth. And uh, I had just a real bad feeling inside, and I went with my senses about it. And so that was 6 years ago. I still to this day, because of drawing $180 a month check, haven't been able to afford that patent. Uh, Also, I've came up with 3, 4 more inventions worth probably $250 million. I can't come up with the money for those patents. I've, I've talked with the people off of the sharks, but not. Uh, I mean, I need to do it again. I haven't talked with them like the producers and everything. I haven't talked to them on that level. I just sent them an email. But I need some help, some financial help. I could put all kinds of products out there. Great, great, great products that are a necessity and save lives. One of them saves, well, two of them saves lives. And they have, they're great products. I actually have about 12 inventions. But what I want to talk to you about today and the problem that I found is this like JavaScript embedding and the problems with the internet, and like I couldn't even sell my products on the internet because I can't, for the most part, even receive emails. I have the same email account. I keep the same password because I know people have broken. I tried to change my password, and they break into it again the same day. I changed my password, they break into it again immediately. They have programs to go in there and hack that your password immediately. So there's really no sense in even having that. But what I've had is what problems I've had is I can't even get my products on the market. I could probably put 100,000 more people to work with just my inventions alone, uh, or at least maybe 2 or 3 of them. And I can't get started because uh, I keep getting hacked. Everything on my computer, and if I change computers, it goes to that computer. Just like this here, I see things here. All this extra uh, writing here is causing me problems, and I cannot I cannot get anything accomplished because of this. I can't get the right contacts that I need to get in touch with people about if I wanted to go into partnership about these inventions. I couldn't do it. Also, the people like myself will could get their products and inventions stolen and never get the opportunity to, first of all, get the patents. Second of all, uh, if I wanted to try to sell my product on the internet, let's say in actuality, I sold uh, 10,000 a week. That's how many visited my website and bought my products. With this embedding and JavaScript and embedded code, let's say they took 60% of the products and made them in China or anywhere. I'm just saying. But then I would only get 40% of the sales that I'm supposed to get. and there's no authority over this with the internet like this. I mean, basically, if you want to be a small business and you want to sell your products on the internet, basically, you have to go to like eBay or somebody with a. Uh, I can't afford these humongous security companies, and even if I could, I'm not sure I could trust them. I make $180 a month. I paid my child support. That comes first. He gets around $200 a month. I should be a billionaire. Besides that, I should be building homes and flipping houses. But with my invention money, I could be doing more and more and more things. But I can't even save enough money to get any of it started. I can't find help. No one here in this city is willing and trying to help me accomplish any of this. And it's almost like uh, Groundhog Day, where I wake up every day and I just have learned to, even though I know it seems like failure is the only option, I find myself trying to make myself stronger and come up with new solutions and be more creative and come up with more ideas and more inventions. And that's how I've got like 10 or 12 inventions. I've been out of work for 6 years and on disability for probably like maybe really 4 to 5 years. Um, I just, with this internet, the way the internet is, the encoding and everything, like all my, if I was to get, uh, if I was to get an email, let's say, from somebody who wanted to help and be an investment part of uh, my product, it would just go, let's say, with all this uh, JavaScript and all this embedding, like the computer programmers. I'm not blaming computer programmers, that is very much needed. But let's say, uh, even now they have it where you don't have to be a computer programmer. You don't even have to be smart. You just go Google something, and you can really ruin people's lives like this, and that's what's happening to me. And basically, if I had an investor wanting to invest in my product, in my brand, then uh, let's say they try to send me an email with this JavaScript and all this that's up here, extra things in the field that I didn't type in my bar up here. Uh, it would just, let's say it's supposed to go to my email from somebody that's wanting to invest, and they'll just have it sent and redirected off. I'll never even get the email. There's no way to prevent it, and I believe the government needs to do something about it. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican at this time. I'm an independent. I believe uh, and uh, the idea and what people believe in is what I'm going to be voting on. Uh, I've never committed a felony, and I will be voting this time. But I believe what people believe in, and they're. I'm a Christian. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but and those like a Christian lifestyle is what somebody who is like, who can you trust? And if you can't, I mean, almost I've heard if they're not corrupt, then by the time they get there, they will be. And the rich keep getting richer. People like myself, I should be probably in Forbes 500. I can't get out. I can't get out from below the lowest poverty level that there is. And I'm a great contractor. I'm an excellent contractor. But I've got these inventions now. And I'll go back and I'll do my construction work. And I'll work and I'll flip houses. But this is something that really needs to be debated, and it needs to be passed by whoever gets voted in. I don't care. I just want you to at least acknowledge this is a problem, and it needs to be dealt with, because me, one person, I have like 3 or 4 $250 million inventions, and I would put the work here in America without a question, without a doubt. The jobs would be here in Alabama, in my city, and then they would be worldwide products. So I would be expanded through the United States of America. And if this could happen to me, then it could happen to anybody. And I just don't think it's right, and it needs to be looked at, and somebody has to do something about the way the internet and all this JavaScript and embedding and coding can it could take half of your business orders and you'll never know it. And this is a small business owners like myself. If I wanted to sell my product, if I can't even get an email, and I know I should be getting more emails than what I'm getting, and I put myself out there to try to to see about getting investors. So I know I should be getting responses. And so the thing is, if I can't even get emails, then how many people that do have these small businesses and operate fully on the internet as a means of selling their product, then who's to say half their products are not even getting on the order screen because of this? It's ridiculous. It needs to be addressed, and somebody has to look into it, and there needs to be laws passed about this. It is very serious. There are a tremendous amount of money that has been lost in America there's a tremendous amount of jobs for just blue collar workers. I consider myself both. I'm a blue collar worker and I'm a white collar worker. I have I come up with new inventions all the time. Sometimes I've come up with two great inventions in one day, and I still haven't got my first patent. I don't tell people what the inventions are, and I mean, I try to write it down so that I can remember it. In my personal book here, I don't have any friends, nobody coming in and over here, just me and my mother here, Lana Payne. And I just want to make that known to the public so that maybe others who are having, you know, so that whoever makes it and gets elected, please make this an issue, because this is going to continue on and on and on and on and on. The internet is never going to stop. It needs to be able to be trusted. And that's all I have to say. I'm Stephen Payne. I run broadcast, and I'm going to start running broadcast possibly daily if I can. And I'd just like to thank you for your time. And God bless America. God bless America. And God bless whoever gets elected. You know, may you all do the job to the best of your ability. I pray for you that God, helps us all in America. We sure need the jobs here. And, like, I mean, I can't live on $180 a month. I've got a 10-year-old son. I'm a single man. Uh, I'm ready to go forward with my life and start a new family. And I can't even go on a date because $180 a month is not even going to put gas in the car for 30 days. And it's just a problem. And I know if it's a problem for me, then I guarantee you I'm not the only one. And just me alone, I know how much money that could be invested back into America, and taxes on all this stuff. I'm not making any of these products, and I should be. But I don't trust it, even if I did, selling them on the internet to get the patent, to get enough money to get the patent. I don't trust it. So please make this an issue, and God bless America. That's all I got to say this morning. Thank you.